You just keep pressing buttons and expect the best. Like this, 25. 25, so happy. Alright, so today I am going to try to finish this dragon trail. Let's see. News. So someone just stole, oh my god, so much money. So much money. See, 6,612,835 cash was stolen from Adia. I will definitely take revenge, maybe later. So today my goal is actually to finish this thing, Dragon's Trail. I have, so if you look at it, it's so far I have 1404 out of 1612. So I'm almost there, and I want to get the final chest. And let's see if I can do it. So this is my board. And of course I'm gonna use Leap. And of course I'm also aiming at the helicopter mini game. I want to finish that as well. Yeah, so I will never spend gems at that gacha machine, because you know it's just not worth it. So I am going to someone that I have already been visiting. So this is actually strategy number 1. Always take advantage of revenge. If you go to a random board, the chances are you're gonna go to a board that's new to you and then land on tiles that has cops, which is not good, because once you get cops, you have to leave the board. But if you keep coming back to the same board like I do, even if you land on the tiles with cops, it doesn't matter, because you can always come back. And that means the next time when you come back, because there were no cops on the tile, you could get whatever's on the tile. For example, owning the building or crashing the building. So that's why some people really hate getting notification from the same person and again. They will be like, why is this person keep coming to my board? It's because we are taking out revenge. That's strategy number 1. Strategy number 2, of course, like you see, using these landmarks. Buy as many as you can. Personally, I love the landmarks that gives you extra rolls as well as card tile, extra card. Also gems. Those are the ones that I like. Let's see. Oh, 160 out of 200. I need to do 8 more times. So I need to land on the mini game 8 more times so that I could get the bonus. Let's see. And also, once you get those landmarks, the way you lay out those on your board, that's also important. So I want to maximize my benefits. I want to put those landmarks that give you extra rolls not very close to each other, but scatter around the board. And now I'm running out of rolls, so I'm gonna use gems to buy 40 rolls. But not over 40 rolls, because I want the timer to keep going. And go back to the landmark. So you want your landmark to be not close to each other, so that there is a possibility that you could land on the same, not the same landmark, but the same type of landmark multiple times, so that you could get rolls again. And that could actually happen, so you could actually circle the board multiple times because you keep landing on those landmarks that give you extra rolls. So that's another strategy that I can have for you. But of course, this is all based on, I believe it's a random. So they did say that the chance of landing on each tile is equally likely. That's what random means. But whenever you visit some other board, it does seem that the chance of you landing on the tiles that has cups is actually higher. So I don't know. So that's why if you keep going to the same board, that won't be an issue, because you will remove all the cups after several visits. And from there, you could just take whatever you can. Sometimes you could own every single building on the board during one trip. That's the best. Alright, so I'm also collecting carrots, because that's how I get my final chest. Let's see. And okay, running out of rolls, doesn't matter, I have plenty of gems. And if you wonder how I got these gems, I got these not through purchasing, but through playing the tournaments, events. That's where you get most of the gems, and also rolls, and also coins. And you use those rewards to play more tournaments, more events, earn more rolls, more gems, and more coins. And that will give you a very good return in the long run. So usually I play this game when there is an event. And as you know, 4th of July is tomorrow, so they probably have some kind of events. Oh, I forgot. I could have gotten 40 rolls over there. Totally forgot to change the multiplier to ×4. And that's another thing. Some people say that it's better to do ×1 instead of ×2, 3, or 4, because they think that they get more rolls out of the total available rolls. But in my opinion, I think it's better to do the bigger multiplier, because for instance, if you land on the card tile and then you get extra rolls, if your multiplier is ×1, you only get 10 rolls, just like what happened. But if I have multiplier ×4 on, I will get 40 rolls. That's 30 extra rolls. That's a lot. And that could change the whole game for you sometimes. So I would say go for the highest multiplier if you can. And that would definitely give you more benefits. And when you, especially when you play events, collecting, for example, carrots, the higher the multiplier, the more carrots that you will get within a shorter amount of time. So definitely go high on multipliers. There's no holding back. And as you can see, I'm coming back to this board again. Oh. It seems that I have never landed on those 2 tiles where you have those cups. I think I did own some buildings on this board. Yes. So as you can see, I think I just got 10 million by owning that building because of the multiplier. So if you just started this game, you might see that the coins that I got is ridiculous. So those are based on your level. If you start low, you will only get a small amount of coin, but as you keep leveling up, coin is really not a big issue. It's very easy to get coins. The issue is probably rolls. So you want to have saved a lot of gems for events, so that when events happens, in order to climb up the ladder and earn the juicy rewards, you want to make sure that you have enough gems so you could buy rolls again. I remember when I first started the game, they have, I think, 250 gems for 60 rolls, and now they only have 200 gems for 40 rolls. The other one is actually a much better deal, but they no longer do that. I think they only do that when there is a boost, a bonus, which is very rare. And as you can see, I just got a bonus 12 gems. So that's another landmark that I like that gives you gems. So if you have a multiplier times 1, it's only going to be 3 gems. But because I have multiplier times 4, it's actually 12 gems, which is pretty good. So I'm back again. You know, this time, doesn't matter. I'm just cleaning that cop, because I will come back. Yes, 28 gems. That's another multiplier times 4. That's perfect. So if you just started the game, every time you level up, there's an option to increase the amount of gems that you get every time when you land on the town hall. Make sure you pick that one first, as early as possible. As I said, gems is very important. It's the premium currency in this game, so you want to maximize the amount that you get, no matter what. Okay, let me change multiplier, booster, and 40 rolls. And when you buy extra rolls, you don't want to buy too many, because you want the timer, as you can see, 4 rolls in 50 minutes 55 cents. You want it to keep going. So I have 40 carrots. That means I have 40 rolls to do dragon chest. And if average, if for every roll during dragon crest I got 5, then I think I should have enough to do the dragon quest. So let's actually do that after this round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, just cleaning the other cup. And also, I just noticed that I have too many coins. I need to level up my buildings. I always level the most expensive ones first, because you know people steal your coins. So that I want to get the most expensive ones down first. Those are the harder ones to do. And once you're done with those, you would do the less expensive ones. And because they're less expensive, it's usually easier to level up. So that's my another strategy when you level up buildings, starting with the most expensive ones. In that way, even if your coins are stolen, you will still be able to upgrading your board at a very steady step. I remember back then I was like upgrading 1 or 2 buildings every day. So that's just like the as a beginner, because as a beginner you don't have that many chance to get coins, and then you don't have that many rolls. Same thing with gems unless you buy. So at the beginning you need to be very patient, and usually it will take you maybe a week to upgrade by a level. But as you level more, trust me, it's gonna be very fast. So at some point you will realize that you could upgrade the board maybe 2 or 3 times on the same day. And also don't forget to collect these free coins. It might be harder to clear on my board because it's harder to see. Also, these mini games, they really give you very good rewards as well. They give you coins, gems, and also rolls. The harder the mini game, for example this one, 200, The higher the number, that means the higher the rewards. So I'm really excited about this. Need to clear that helicopter no matter what. Shoot it down. Even if it means that you have to buy extra rolls. Because once you shoot it down, you will get more rolls. That means you could get more rewards. So let's go to this dragon trail. This dragon trail, you're gonna roll just like another board. So if I roll this, I will get a random number. So here I got 8. That means I'm gonna move forward 8 tiles. And now my number just increased by 8. I need to reach 1612 so that I can fight the dragon and open the final chest. And I'm only 200 away. So I'd already said that I have 40 carrots. If I assume that my average is 5, which is less likely because it's pretty easy to get high numbers, then you will reach the destination. So 5, because 5 times 40 is 200, so I think should be plenty to finish this quest. As you can see, so far all the numbers that I got, they're 5 above, but that doesn't mean I won't get a number that's below 5. For example, this one, I got 4, but I got an extra carrot. So basically means that 4 is a free roll. And the highest is 25. I did get a bunch of 25. 5. That's why I say 5 is kind of like an average. I think 5 is very common. 8 is also very common. 10, yeah, 10 is also less common, of course. But of course you want 25. Oh, so close. Let's see, 10. And as you noticed, you also get coins. I think the amount of coins that you get from this is based on your level as well. As you level up, you'll get more coins. So there should be a formula, definitely a formula that's multiplied by whatever your level is. Same thing as the income that you get from your board. It's based on your level. Alright, I have 100 away, and I have 27 rolls left. It's very promising. But that doesn't mean I won't keep getting 1 or 3. Also, as you notice, the smaller the number that I got, the slower the leap is. This should be very fast. Keep going. Another 3. 12. Excellent. 9, 10, 11, 12. This game, I would say, it's perfect if you're like watching TV or something, or you're just bored. Because it's very relaxing, very casual. You don't need to pay much attention. This is basically RNG, random number generator. You just keep pressing buttons and expect the best. Like this, 25. 25. So happy. And I'm 10 tiles away, but I have 16 rolls left. I wonder what happens after I finish this. One tile. Ladies and gentlemen, the historical moment. Oh, the last one is 25 as well, but I don't need that much. Oh, I see. So over here, when you attack dragon, you also need to use carrots. Cool. Yes. How much? Oh, 80 damage. Okay. Okay, that's why you still need to keep collecting carrots. So like I said, probably need more carrots. One good thing is I wasted that 25. I have 24 left. Wasted that. So here you just get different weapons, I guess, and then you throw it at the dragon. Different weapons, they do different amount of damage. This fireball does 40 damage, but there is a times 2. That's the highest. Is that a coconut? Alright, so I need to go back to my board and collect more carrots. And apparently I need more in order to defeat this dragon and get the final rewards. Okay. Let's see if I can upgrade my building. Yes, I can. So let's upgrade. Oh no. Out of rolls. And doesn't matter. As you can see, the currency over here, if you pay $2, you get at my level, because this package is based on your level. So if I pay $2, I get 70 rolls, which is not that good. 35 gems, no way. You could do several runs and you get 35 gems. And actually, 59.7 million. I would say the coin is actually pretty good. And as you level up, you'll get more out of your $2. So you probably want to wait until you level like 80, 90, or 100, and buy the package if you want. But for me, I don't really need to buy that package now. So only if you're trying to compete some events, leveling up buildings within a certain amount of time, then you run out of coins. That package, I would say, it's the best deal. Other than that, it's really not good to buy gems. And for this one, find Coin King. I usually go for the golden one. And if there is nothing there, then I would just go for whatever's in the middle. That doesn't always work, but it does serve me well. And for this minigame, you want to hit to the target, the circle where that is, as close as possible. And for this minigame particularly, you have to hit that circle in order to get the maximum points. Alright, so let's see if I can make some coins, because I do want to level up today. When you level up, there is a chance that you could get extra rolls. And when I have extra rolls, I can use those extra rolls to do more. So that's why when you buy extra 40 rolls, that could change the entire game sometimes. Yeah, it's the same building that I owned. And I'm just getting more coins. I hope this person won't hate me. And as you can see, I'm level 100. And I just recently got to 100, actually yesterday. And I'm heading to 101. Yeah, 4 more carrots, perfect. And that's why multiplier is important. A booster is important. You get more carrots as well. There's one thing I don't like about these mini games. If you hit 100%, sometimes you do, you don't get anything extra. It's the same as if you just touch that circle by a little bit, like 1%. Or edge. It's the same 20 points if you multiply it by 4. I would really like to see if they could give you something extra if you hit 100%, because who doesn't like extra? And it's not like every time you will get 100% hitting. And also I kind of like this board, because this board you have like going up and down. They did do a good job on designing new boards so that it's not boring. You're not looking at the same board again and again. I don't think 8 carrots would be enough to defeat the dragon. Yes, 4 more. Yes, 28 gems. Perfect. More carrots. Awesome. It's really hard to collect those coins, so I like to zoom out a little bit. I don't know how many times I have to buy those extra 40 rolls in order to get... Oh, perfect. That's what I'm talking about. More rolls. Yes, more carrots as well. More the welcomer. So I do believe that the chance of landing on each tile when you roll the numbers should be random this game. But there is something hidden over here, because remember, you have some tiles that force you to go to the train station, or go to the steel tile, or go to the police. That means, just same as in Monopoly, that means that everything after that, you have a higher chance of landing. Even though when you roll the die, you get the same chance for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the numbers. But the tile, in terms of the probability of landing, it's actually different. So that's why I like to put landmarks that give you extra rows close to or after those special tiles. And when it's close to train, I only put those passive landmarks. Because you know it's less likely that you can land on those tiles. But not always, like right now what happened. It landed right on the tile that's just before the train station. More gems, yes. Alright. So I don't think I will be able to finish the Dragon Crest in this episode. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna level up. Okay, I'm 101. Let's see what kind of rewards I can get. Yeah, as you can see, you have 31 million coins or 50 rolls. I would choose 50 rolls. Because, you know, I'm trying to collect carrots right now. So I'm starting with the most expensive one. As you can see, it costs 49 million to upgrade that. And I think that's it for this episode. So in the next episode, hopefully I can finish this Dragon Crest. Alright, I will see you next time. Bye bye.